Now
Okay.
I'll start with the unit 4. So unit 4 is unit 4 PHP. Okay, the PHP and XML. So if you see about PHP, okay, so this is PHP. Unit 4 both PHP XML ரெண்டுமே கேட்பாங்க. Okay, this PHP we'll see first about PHP. Okay, the PHP they will ask you either to write a program or explain about the variables in PHP. Okay, so we will see one by one and detail. Okay, so before the just PHP stands for hypertext preprocessor. So you have to remember what is the abbreviation as abbreviation for PHP is. Okay, so it is a hypertext preprocessor. Okay, and coming to it, it is widely used open source. Okay, so it's open source scripting language, and main thing is PHP scripts are executed mainly on the server side. Okay, server side scripting, and PHP is also free. Okay, so you can see in this exam on 330. So when you download this exam, after downloading the exam, you can see these servers which should be running. Okay, so Apache server, SQL, FileZilla, Mercury, Tomcat. Okay, so if you start the server, the PHP will be automatically it will run on your machine. Okay, it will get connected to the local host. Next we are going to see what is the extension. Okay, so PHP files should be saved using the extension .php. Even though the PHP, okay, so the PHP embedded can also be embedded as a plain HTML also. Okay, you can also embed inside an HTML the PHP. Okay, the PHP files can be embedded into an HTML or JSP. Okay, so you can also embed. So whenever you embed HTML within JSP, you have to save it with the extension called .php. Okay, so now we can see what PHP can do. Okay, what are the uses of PHP? Okay, so PHP can, first point is it can generate dynamic page content. Okay, the first point in this is PHP can generate dynamic page content. Okay, and then second one is PHP can create. Okay, you can create, open, read, write, or close files. Everything is possible in this on the server. Okay, so and also PHP will collect the data and also cookies. Okay, you know what is cookies already? We discussed this in college. Okay, so you can also send in cookies are the small piece of information which will be stored on the browser. Another important thing, PHP can also modify or delete or add to the database. Okay, so PHP only restricted only to some users. Okay, so only on the local host you can use this. Okay, now we can see whenever Tomcat examples install now, examples running. So if you can see, you can have to check whether local host. You can see this local host is running on the port. Enna port number is 8005 illana 8080. Okay, so you have to connect this. After getting connected, it will connect this to the local host. Okay, the local host 8080 is connected. So whenever it is connected, it is running. If you can check the ports, other ports 8005 check panni paathulam. Okay, 800 is not connected. Okay, so only it is running on 8080. So Apache Tomcat, the version you can see here 7.0. Okay, you can see, so it's whenever the server stopped means the error will show as site can't be reached. Okay, so this is the important thing, and it runs on different platforms like Linux, Unix, Mac OS, Windows. Okay, so anything. Okay, so mostly it is compatible mostly almost all the servers. Okay, what all servers, like you can see in the exam, I opened my exam, servers are so Apache Tomcat, Mercury. Okay, so it is for IIS, Internet Information Service. Okay, so it also supports a wide range of database. Okay, so PHP is also a free source, open source, and it is easy to learn, which run on the server side. So now, how to set up a PHP using your PC or laptop? Okay, you have to install a web server. The web server can be Tomcat server. The Tomcat server can be installed directly on the exam. Okay, so exam for the free. Okay, you can go. So exam already na install panna sollirundhen. Okay, so you should have installed exam on the server. So it is easy, straight away go to this exam. Okay, the exam open source only. So open source, you can download the exam download if you give, okay. So straight away it redirects to the exam website. Okay, so download exam, redirects to apachetrends.org. So in that download இருக்கும். So in this you can download the exam. You can choose where it asks for whether for Windows or for Linux. Okay, you have to choose for, okay, first one will be for Linux and second is exam for Linux. This is for Mac OS and this is for Windows. Okay, so you have to choose what type of operating system. Based upon operating system, you can download it. Okay, download it directly. Okay, so and after downloading, you have to install a database. Okay, if you install an example, everything is inbuilt in it. Okay, otherwise, if you're installing Tomcat separate and MySQL separate, means you have to install a database, and that database you have to configure in this. Okay, exam. Okay, so now you can see this official website for this PHP.net. Just not on this website. Okay, so the basic website is, okay, is the exam. You have to download the exam and you have to download the PHP. Okay, so now we can see the basic syntax. Okay, so you guys should be familiar with C or C++ or Java. Okay, so now in PHP you have to, okay, it can be PHP scripting can be takes place anywhere in the document. Important PHP script starts with tag, okay, open tag and question mark with PHP. Okay, so every scripting okay starts with open tag, question mark and PHP, and you have to end with the question mark and again you have to close the tag. Okay, so you can see the syntax here. So in this syntax, okay, so syntax you can see here. Uh, in this syntax you can see here. Okay, this is the PHP code. So this is the PHP code. This syntax is important. Okay, so the syntax is important. Okay, so you can see that whatever the PHP code which is displayed here, okay, all the PHP code goes here. Whenever you have to save, okay, save using this extension, or you have to save means you have to use the .php extension to save a PHP. So now I will show you a simple demo. Okay, so just a hello.php. So now we will see a demo. Now we can see that you have to install this exam. Okay, you have to install this exam control panel. So இதுல வந்து you have to start all these. Okay, so now இதுல பாருங்க actionல வந்து எல்லாமே start ஆயிருக்கும். Okay, so that Apache should be started, SQL, FileZilla, Mercury. Important things, this Apache and Tomcat should be started. Okay, for now you can see I have started everything. You can see status is running. So இதுல வந்து நீங்க எப்படி ஜாவால பின்ல சேவ் பண்ணுவீங்களோ அதே மாதிரி வந்து PHP what you have to do is go to C drive and C drive example p install. The example you have to choose this HT documents. Okay, and under this HT documents you have to save these files. Okay, so now first you will see hello world example for PHP. Okay, so this is hello.php. I already saved the file. Okay, so I will show you the source code. So already in the example of பார்த்துட்டீங்க syntax la it should be stored with this extension. So I already installed the extension. The echo is used to print. Okay, print the particular PHP. Okay, now you can see you have to use h2 tag. HTML தெரியும். PHP is fun வந்து கொஞ்சம் size will be bigger. Okay, since you have used h2 tag, now next line hello world will be printed and next line I am about to learn PHP. Now next line this string was made with multiple parameters. Now you can see how to run a PHP. Okay, so hello.php la நம்ம save பண்ணிட்டோம். Okay, so after saving it go to run. Okay, so run போங்க. So in this run click the run icon. Okay, in this ask open http is to localhost sum.php. So இதுல உங்க file name என்ன file name save பண்ணீங்களோ same extension you have to use hello.php. Okay, so you can open and click OK. So now it straight away redirects you to the browser and you can see the following output which will be displayed. Now you can see the output. So this is the basic hello world program. So PHP is fun is used using the h2 tag. So that is font is bigger. Okay, so hello world I am about to learn PHP. Okay, so everything, so echo is used to print. Okay, so print in next line. So now straight away you can also run this. Okay, so I run this. So now you can localhost. Okay, go to this http localhost because already configured. Browser la neenga run pannalam. Okay, so browser la you can also run it. Go to localhost and give the file name. Okay, so hello.php. So if you give the hello.php extension, you can see hello world, and so the output will be displayed here. Okay, this is the sample on how to learn this using the PHP syntax now. So next you can see how to include elements. Okay, so how to, what are the comments? If you're going to use the comments, comment block, okay, put a slash and you can use the star. Okay, similar in HTML. Okay, the same thing is used in PHP. Okay, inside the body, okay, inside the body element you have to give as a comment line. PHP comment line will be passed. PHP comment line is passed as slash / followed with star, and if you want to close it, star followed with the forward slash. Okay, so this is very important in the passing on the comments. Okay, now we can see important thing is variables. Okay, so what are variables? The variables are short names. They are more descriptive, like age or size or weight, height. Okay, so now you can see ഇതിൽ C programming, you have started with the variable integer space variable name. You followed with this thing. Okay, so this rule for PHP variables is variable should always start with the dollar. Okay, dollar symbol in this. Okay, dollar symbol start பண்ணணும். Okay, followed by the name of the variable. Okay, so a variable name must begin with a letter. Okay, it may begin with a letter or a underscore character. Okay, it may begin with either with a letter. So you can see examples A to Z, alphanumeric. Okay, so the combination should be alphanumeric and the characters or underscores. Okay, so variable name should not contain spaces, like we'll give you an alphabet and then put a space, it won't declare, it won't take. Okay, so it should not contain spaces. Remember, they are case sensitive. Okay, always the variable name should be case sensitive. Okay, so example is age, car name, or total volume, like that you can give. Now we can see the example for this. So in the example, note this example, dollar. Okay, so text txt equal to hello world. Okay, so without the space you have to declare the variable. Okay, now we can see for declaring variable is created. First you have to assign the value to it. Okay, so whenever you create a variable, txt is the variable. What is the value to the variable is hello world. Similarly, x is the variable. Value to the variable is 5. So x can hold the value 5. So whenever you assign a value to the variable, put quotes. You have to put quotes. Okay, put quotes around the particular value or double quotes. You can use the double quotes. It's not mandatory, but if you put quotes, it will be easier. Okay, double quotes. Now again, PHP, you can see PHP is a loosely typed language because of it is scripting. Okay, scripting in nature. Okay, so it automatically it converts the variable to the correct data type. Okay, so whatever depending upon the value, it will automatically convert it. And next again, coming to the different types of variable, scope of the variable. Important question, they will ask you what are the PHP variables. 2 marks they will ask you. Okay, declaring. So first one is local variable, and second one is global, third one is static, and fourth one is parameter. Okay, so these are the 4 different types of variables. First you will see an example for local scope. So in this local scope, so first you have to open the syntax. Okay, and then declare a variable that is x equal to 5. So that is the global scope. So in what is local scope? Local scope is variables declared within the function. Okay, then within a particular PHP function, that is local, and that can be accessed. Okay, that variable can be accessed only within that function. So in this you can see function my test is declared here, and within the function only the variable called x is declared. Okay, so on the x நீங்க வந்து மேலே syntaxல declare பண்ணீங்கன்னா that is global scope. Whenever you declare within that function, we call it as local scope. Okay, so you have to close this. Okay, my test, and you have to close. So remember, you have to close பண்ணலனா then it will become an error. Now you can see global scope already you have seen this. This is the global scope. So now x equal to 5. Okay, that is declared outside the PHP. So outside the function. The variable which is declared outside any function, we call it as global scope. So global scope can be access any part of the script. Okay, you can access the global scope by any part of the script. Okay, so except from within a function. Okay, so if you want to access this within a function, okay, you have to use the global keyword. And next you can see the example for a global scope. So now let me see this example. Okay, so in this example you can see it is used outside the function. Okay, so x equal to 5, so 10, y equal to 10. So if I want the y equal, I have to find the value of printing the value for y. So y equal to 5 plus 10, 15. So now we'll see how you have to do this in the, okay, how you have to do this in a notepad. Okay, first just copy the program. Okay, after copying the program, go to notepad. Okay, you have to straight away you have to go to this ht documents. Ht documents lo poirunga. Under this new text document, you have to paste this, and while saving it you have to go file, save as lo poite see ht docs la save pannom. Okay, like how do you save in bin, java la bin la save pandra mari you have to save this. Okay, and the file name you can give any file name, global na kuduka. Okay, so global.php. You have to save using the extension global.php. Okay, so global.php, click all files and put on save. Okay, so after saving it, you have to can close this, and then similarly you can go to the, okay, so go to the URL and type global. Okay, so global dot, you can type global.php. Now you can see the output. You can see the output for this. What will be the output? 15. You can see 15 is displayed here. Okay, so now you can see. So this is the example. You have to remember local is declared inside the function and global is declared outside the function. That is the example for global scope. Okay, so next you have to use static. Okay, so why you are going to use this static? So when a function is completed, all variables are normally deleted. Okay, so when x and y are completed, variables will be deleted. Okay, so sometimes if you want a local variable, okay, any of the local variable not to be deleted means, okay, I can use the static keyword. Okay, so when you use the static keyword, what happens is you can declare the variable. Okay, you can first declare the variable and then you can use as static. Okay, so now you can see the இதுக்கு output வந்து we can see. Okay, இப்போ நம்ம output நம்ம try பண்ணி பார்க்கலாம் அதுக்கு. Now we can see in this, open the PHP. Okay, so inside the function my test, static is used. Okay, so static use பண்ணா what, the variable won't be deleted. Okay, so and then print the value of x. Okay, now x is incremented. இதுக்கு வந்து output என்ன வரும், chat box ல போடுங்க. If you know the output, put it in the chat box. Others, okay, so now we'll see what will be the output for this. Now the value of x is incremented. So what is the output for this? Now we'll see this, copy this code. Okay, and again I am telling, put it in a ht document. Okay, ht document for static. Example for static, remember you have to save this. Okay, if you know the answer for this, just put it in the chat box, the output answer. Okay, if you know the output answer for this, you can put it in the chat box, and then you have to save this using the extension save as. Okay, so save as c la on the c la exam, under c la exam, and then ht docs. Okay, under ht docs you can save all files using all files. Now you can give the name static.php. Okay, you give the name static.php and then click on save. Okay, so and now we can see the output for this. What will be the output for this static.php? Now the value of x is incremented. Okay, so this incremented. Now we can see what is the output. So answer is 0, 1 and 2. Okay, so this is the output for this. The output for this is, okay, so 0. Okay, so now value of 0 and then next is what, incremented twice. Okay, 0, 1 and 2. Okay, so remember the value will be, okay, the value for this will be 0, 1 and 2. Okay, 0, 1 and 2. So now next you will see parameter scope. Okay, so what is parameter scope for this? ஃபார்மேட்ல கால் வருது, வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க, லைன்ல இருங்க. Next one is parameter scope. Parameter scope is okay. So last one is fourth variable parameter. Parameter na enna? Parameter is a local variable which value is passed to the function by calling a code. You have to call a code there. Okay. So in this you can see in the call பண்ணிருக்க function. So in this you can see parameters are declared. Okay. Declared inside the function my test. Okay, so my test, the variable x is declared here. Okay, and then my test 5 is declared. Now we'll see what will be the output for this. Okay, so parameters are, remember, parameters are declared in the parameters as list. Okay, as part of the function declaration you can declare as this. Now you can see for this parameter, so what will be the output for this parameter scope. So save as the extension. So all files, go to this htdocs, save as parameter dot php. Okay, so parameter dot php, all files you can save. So yeah, while saving it, you can also save it using the double quotes. Double quotes save பண்ணலாம். Okay, so இப்போ வந்து open பண்ணும்போது, okay, so now go to this browser. In this browser, go to this node. Okay, so node is parameter dot php. So save on a keyword, okay, same name you have to give. Okay, so now you can see the output which is displayed is 5. Okay, so now because my test of 5, so it's a value on this 5. So these are parameters. So parameters can be declared only in the parameter list as a part of the function. Whatever part of the function declaration it can be declared. So now, so this is the first session in PHP. Next session I will be continuing this on Friday. Okay, Friday other part we'll see about the functions and other operators which are used in the, okay, so used in the PHP. Okay, so